How you doing, everybody? It's Jason. Jason's House of Fun and Video Games, bringing you today Thrift Time and Finds, Volume 26. And my reaction should be enough for the picture that you saw before clicking on this video. Holy Mother of Moses, I got a lot of stuff, and I can't wait to get into it, so we're going to get into that now. First up, this right here is our new friend Billy. Huh?
Our new friend Billy.
Billy? Is that his name? Did you just name him?
Yeah.
Okay. This right here is going to be for my boy. He has a big thing with dinosaurs. He has a T-Rex. He has another type of T-Rex. He has a smaller Triceratops. He has a Bronchosaurus. Bronchiosaurus is what he calls it. But this one here is the Triceratops. So I wanted to get him a pretty big Triceratops. And actually he has two of them, right? He has a smaller one like this. And he has a bigger one in which...
Mm-hmm. He's also got 3 raptors. Blue, Alpha, I forget the other one's name.
Too many. But
we have a lot.
Enough. But anyway, I'm sure he'll be happy to see that in the morning, as I've been holding on to it, waiting to shoot this vid. I put you over here. Second thing up. It's not the way you hold a Care Bear. This is the way you hold a Care Bear. Yeah, I get a Care Bear, and I'm a grown man, and I don't care. And if this was one from the 80s, probably be worth a little bit of money. But this is actually one from 2002, 2003?
7?
No, it's 2002. I was right. So this is one from 2002. It's a little dirty. $4, not bad.
Loved.
Huh?
It's been loved.
Yeah. So I had 2 of these when I was a kid, and I still have my VHS from when I was a kid. But these ones have... I don't know where they went. They went MIA or they got sold at a yard sale. God only knows. But super excited to add that to the collection. And hopefully I can get at least one more. I just don't know which one I would want to get. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you into Care Bears? And you're a grown man? I am.
Or a woman?
Or woman. I am. I don't care. 80s baby. Alright. Moving on. This is a good one. I mean, we just got stuff. I feel like Santa Claus right now.
I literally want to, like, show everybody everything, but I don't want to show everybody everything yet.
This right here is a real interesting find. I found this at the Savers. A couple of bucks. And look at how mad those pins
I realized they look like sumo wrestlers. They
do, don't they? And they're extremely mad. It came with 2 bowling balls, and I think this would be something cool to set up in the yard. Like we have like a...
I think the dog will have more fun with that.
I mean, maybe, but the dog's not going there because the dog will tear them apart. But I think that we could probably set this up in the kitchen or whatever. Have a quick game of some bowling and piss off some pins because they already look pretty mad to me. I haven't seen this before, so definitely a good thing. Not to add to the collection, but some family fun. What do I want to do now? Cool. We'll do 2 things now. This right here is a radio. And why do I have it? Because I have a whole bunch of this kind of stuff, right? Well, my boy found a radio that I had a long time ago when I was a kid. It kind of flips open. You hold it up. It has a calculator and everything. It's one of those things you like send in the mail for or whatever.
Nifty.
Real cheap. But it actually got broken recently because it's old. And that's what happens to things. So I wanted to get him something that he would enjoy. This is a little dirty. It still sounds like it's brand new. And after I clean it up, he's going to learn all about... That was a fail. He's going to learn all about the cassette player. That is what he's going to learn first. His first cassette is going to be Jackson Browne, Running on Empty. If you do not know who Jackson Browne is... You certainly most likely have heard the song Running on Empty. If you've seen Forrest Gump, which came out in 1994, and it's a fantastic movie. The whole soundtrack is great. I actually think I have it on CD that I got from Thrift a while ago. But so much stuff, can't keep track of it. But after I clean it up, I'm sure he'll enjoy that, and he'll get to learn about it. And for you folks out there that don't know what this is, before CDs were invented, they had cassettes. You pop this... right in there.
Other way.
And fail. Put it in. Push play. Done. Obviously, I won't do that now for the obvious reasons. but still pretty cool. And I've seen a lot of these. Actually, the Savers that I go to, that's, you know, in close proximity to where I reside, actually had a whole ton of these. And then I looked a couple days later, and they were all gone. There are actually some really good cassettes. So I'm trying not to jump into that rabbit hole because this is specifically for him. But still, we'll see how it goes, and hopefully enjoys it after I clean it up, because it's obviously been sitting in the basement for a while. It's got a place for batteries in case you want to do that, and it also comes with a cord, my favorite kind. So super excited about that, and I hope he really enjoys it. What do we got next? Oof, lots of stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the clapper. Oop. Apparently we're not doing anything. So this right here is a Darth Vader clapper. Now, why do I want it? I don't know. It's Star Wars and it's a clapper. I think it looks pretty cool. And basically, you can see the illustrations right there. You plug it in, you clap. The lights do what you want them to do. So, it's in box. It's complete. It's sealed. A few bucks. Something Star Wars. I could do that, and if it was plugged in, it may work. It may not, but
The clock. My.
So with the clock, Cynthia actually wanted me to buy this. I don't have a clock for down here, so
It's going right over there.
yeah, we got a couple of different spots that we could use it, but
Or even over. I think it should go over the machines.
maybe they should, so I can actually tell time while I'm here. But what's next? I'm gonna get lost in the shuffle here. Let's go with your stuff next, I'd say. I don't have to put this here for now because I'm gonna get confused.
I have a couple fun.
We got so much stuff here, I'm getting confused now. So this one I actually got today. This is a pretty cool Stein. That's what we call them, right?
I think this is not a Stein because it doesn't have the metal top.
Yeah.
I forget what they're called, but it has very good detail. It was made in Germany, and if you look at the bottom, it can. So I don't know really a whole lot about this particular one, but that is badass.
Yeah, I mean, cool. I don't know much about them, and obviously I don't actively collect them. It's just not really my thing, but I can appreciate something that looks nice, and definitely a lot of work went into this, and handcrafting and everything like that, because these are handmade, so pretty cool with that. Another one we got right here. This is a Stein, and it's also from Germany, I believe.
Yep.
So just look at, I mean, you can't see because of the... Let me see if I can do something real quick, just to give you an idea.
I'm going to show them the other one while you...
Yeah, just give them an idea of how this looks, because this...
So, like, this is the other one in the black and gold. Heavy. That's the bottom of it. I don't think these ones are really, like, worth a whole lot, but they are badass. They're pretty cool. I wouldn't mind saving them with my teacups. But yes, these are awesome.
And just look at the front of it. That's what I was trying to remove while Cynthia was talking, trying to remove the Saber sticker on it, because just look at the craftsmanship that must have went into this. And then just look at this front piece here. Like, it's just awesome. Like, look at the skill that takes. I know if I tried, I probably couldn't make myself one of these, but who knows? Maybe it might be something to do at some point in time, but pretty cool. Moving on to some cups.
I say we just do them all together.
Okay. So this one right here,
my favorite. Oh, this thing is so cool. Like, wicked cool. It's got like the silver. This thing was made in China. It's not even worth anything. I just wanted it because of how cool it looked. But then, these bad Larrys. Whew, that one's my favorite one. Well, second favorite. This one would take the cake, but again.
And what makes you like that one over the other one?
Because I have yet to have found one that has that glaze on it that gives it that different color. And the gold on it is actually pretty good, except for right there. I mean, most of them are usually worn. I have, I think, 3 or 4 that are actually have gold on them. But that one being my other favorite because if I remember correctly, I saw this a long time ago, a while back. And of course, it's so hard to do this. But, yeah, it's Royal Grafton Fine China. They're made in England. And one of these, I found the cup, but not the saucer. Then I found the saucer and it was broken in half, but it was at Goodwill. So, when I looked it up, they went for a pretty okay amount. I think it was like $60, $70. That's not why I liked it, though. They have these in blue, purple, yellow, and orange, and I want to find them. So.
Find them all like Pokemon?
Yes. Gotta get them all.
Oh, I do like this one. This is a pretty neat looking.
It's really cool looking. Like I have personally never seen one of those yet like that, especially with that glaze on it. Granted, it's probably not worth anything. I don't know. I haven't even looked into it, but yeah.
So here's a question for you.
Don't break my cup.
Not going to. Now, the whole point of the saucer, is that what you would call it?
Mm-hmm.
Is when I'm doing this, to not spill anything. What do you see there?
Holes.
So if it has holes, as opposed to one like this, that clearly would, with gravity, go down. I mean, I'm just trying to be common sensey here, even though it's not really a word, but I can make up my own words. With this, gravity would still tell it to go down, but there is a chance you would spill it on something. So I guess I wouldn't be so proper with this one now, would I?
No, because that's not at all what those are for.
Oh. Okay, well, awesome finds. I found a few. I picked up a few of them while confiding with Cynthia via, I don't know, video messenger, whatever the hell it was. So, pretty cool and awesome things to add to her collection. She has a pretty significant stack, but nowhere near the amount of nonsense that I have in this room. But
nope.
I think at one point in time, maybe you may be able to rival me in that, at least for value.
If we had to put a value on it, I would say you still have me beat. But if I found a few select ones that I want, easily beat you.
Okay. Well, only time will tell. So, cool finds. Glad to add it to Cynthia's collection. This one right here is a book called Ratman. So, I've read the other one by Howie Carr. This is about Whitey Bulger and his trial. Anything that has to do with crime or mysteries or history, I'm big on history, is something that really interests me. If you have no idea who this individual is or what he's done,
if you don't know, you have not lived your life.
Yeah, this is a very interesting story, so definitely check it out. Pretty cool. Breaking Bad. Take a look at that. Tell me that's not a sick-looking book. If you have not seen this show, do yourself a favor and see it. I would probably say...
I didn't think it was that good. And I watched some shows with you on it.
And that happens. This right here, this doesn't need any introduction. This
greatest football team in the U.S. of A.
Well, I guess she kind of did that, but there might be some debate on the team.
I don't want to hear it because we got the 6 rings that go with it.
So this one right here is a sign of the New England Patriots. It's the sun and the moon. It's such a beautiful color. I think this was hand printed or painted.
I like how vibrant it is.
Stormtrooper. Star Wars. Oh wow, I thought you could almost you can like see up inside the mask, like that's pretty detailed. He is missing his blaster, but it's okay. It's cool. Articulation.
Whoa! We did not know he did that.
I've been bouncing this thing around like at least a week now.
It hasn't done anything.
And it hasn't done anything, but apparently now it lights up. So,
I didn't know they lit up like that.
Oh, look at that. I shut it off. Does it work now? How did I do that? Because there's a lot to them, but again, that's going to keep going on. And I don't know why, but I guess he's just going to keep going until his batteries die. But this right here is a bunch of little figures from Marvel. So there's a Hulk in there, Dr. Octopus, a bunch of Wolverines, a Venom.
Looks like there's a bunch of sinks too.
A bunch of what?
Oh, it's the bottom of them.
These slappers. So, hi, what's that on there?
I don't know, I can't see that far.
Oh, well, that is a chess piece. That's why this is what it is. So, this used to be a chessboard because it has a chess piece. It has the horse. I don't remember what it's called.
Well, I can't wait to see who the king and queen are.
Yeah, I bet you it's Kingpin because I have Kingpin in there somewhere. So, we just figured it out in a matter of a few minutes. But if it's a chess piece, then that's why they would have multiple ones. But then there's like 3 or 4. So I don't know. Maybe that's still.
That's why they're
cool.
gold and silver.
Maybe. I bet you I could find them. I'll find the king right now. Let's see if I'm right. I bet you I just did. Oh yeah, I called that. The Kingpin is the king. This one right here has a couple of, I'm just going to open it because I don't care because it's so cool. This one in here has a couple of cool
Apparently
things
he found me at the thrift store today in my Halloween costume.
I wouldn't say that. This Ursula is awesome. I have no idea where she's... Oh my god, if she watches this, she's going to be mad at you.
Just kidding. Love you.
Let me see this here. We're going to use something that we got a long time ago that Cynthia thought was foolish.
Because it is.
I mean, it is.
You just need glasses.
Maybe. 2012. Wow, I had to really struggle for that. Age is catching up on me, huh? So.
What are you doing?
Because the computer was on. I'm trying to shut it off. There we go. Distracting. So, obviously, I like Disney. And I've never had an Ursula figure
Give me
before,
my sister back.
So, on here...
Oh my god, she's got glitter all over her. Hold on. She glows or glitters.
There's a couple of other things in here. Not really of interest. This is like the... I don't know. This duck doesn't do it for me at all, but...
How?
I don't know, because it looks so blank and, like, cheap.
Because it probably was, but it's still a duck.
It is a duck, but I don't know.
love him. You cherish him.
There's another duck in there, and then a really big...
That one actually goes in the water, and it will swim.
You can spin them. I like that.
Yeah. And it's really cool, because it goes really fast. And if there's bubbles in it, it makes a ton of bubbles. I won't tell you all why I know, but...
I could sit here for hours.
Yep.
There's also a frog in there, so a couple of cool things in there. Super excited about that. And the last one, this one was for the ducks. We do for the ducks. So check this duck out right here.
He's an oldie. He's been loved.
Well, I'll hold that while you pick up a few things. This right here is a duck that's pretty old. It doesn't have a year on it, but just look at the coloration of it. I mean, that could just be from use or whatever. I'm not really sure. Yeah, the cowboy one's pretty cool. It's a pretty unique one. I'm still waiting to get another big duck. Don't have another one. Haven't seen another one yet, but I will get it.
I want you to find the duck that has the flat back with his little babies.
A few other things to go over in this bag, and that should be the end of that.
Oh, boy.
Found some Wii stuff. So...
that we don't need.
Another Wii controller. Wiimote. And this is my first Wii Plus mode. So it makes it a lot bigger and it makes it more accurate when you're doing it. We're going to try to rapid fire a lot of this. Right. Daffy Duck. It's one of those VHSs again. It goes to the top and the bottom. Interesting. So, I mean, look at that. Three Stooges, Shirley Temple, Albert, and Costello.
I love
these.
the Three Stooges.
They're great.
My
That'd be an
grandmother
awesome
used to
thing.
watch it. I'd be like, Granny, where can we go watch those three funny guys?
Every Saturday, whenever I went over my grandmother's house when I was very, very young, we would watch the Three Stooges, and mainly with my great-grandmother, too. So obviously it has very sentimental value to me. So, yeah. Glad to add it to the collection. I mean, we can't really put anything on the table at this point, so we're just going to be dropping things and then putting stuff up. Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid. Just want to make sure I had the right one. So, not the original, but fully restored and special edition. So, pretty cool. Jungle Book. Never owned it. Only seen it once, but apparently I have the second one, I think, which is random. So, but still, pretty cool. A Goofy movie, because why wouldn't you want to have a Goofy movie? I've seen this once when I was really, really young. Super excited to add that. And again, there's sequels to things that I never knew existed. Cinderella 2. It's a thing.
I told you that the other day.
I just didn't know.
Weird. You just didn't believe.
I don't. Right, so we'll go through a few more of these. Cartoon Networks, the Halloween tree. I actually just picked this up today. Never owned anything from Cartoon Network, but it's Halloween. And Halloween's right around the corner, so anytime I see something Halloween...
Let's pray to the Almighty that it does not get canceled, because that is like one of my favorite holidays.
Oh, I know, because of the obvious ongoing healthcare crisis. We could only know, and right around that time, there's a lot of predictions out there that there could potentially be another spike. So we hope not. Just keep moving forward and being safe out there. But
wash your paws, folks.
Yep. Just do what you're asked to do, and we're not going any further into that. But plenty of other people.
Not jumping in that dragon, or what is it, rabbit hole?
That rabbit hole. Yeah. Jumping on that train, that bandwagon.
Yeah.
It's not really a bandwagon, but whatever. Charlie Brown. And it is sealed, which is weird. Ooh. Now, I got super excited because I saw 1975 on this, which would make sense. But it's from 1996, but still pretty cool. And happy to add some Charlie Brown. That's the first one for the collection. Aladdin, Prince of Thieves. I've seen this. So right. This is the third
Robin
one.
Williams comes back in that one.
Robin Williams does, because the other one, the original had Robin Williams. The second one had somebody else, which was Return of Jafar. A really good movie, but again, the genie, a little bit different. But this one, not too bad. No Jafar, though, so pretty cool. Add it to the collection. I think now all I need is the second one. And of course, I saw this today and had to pick it up. Mac and Me. If you get a chance to see a really awesome movie from the 80s, Mac and Me.
Another wannabe E.T.
Hey, it was an awesome movie, regardless of your opinion, miss. And that's okay, because you're entitled to
I see your nose growing. Kind of like Pinocchio.
Oh, yes. A few more. Awesome. Pinocchio. Dropped. Some of these are partially sealed, but I'm obviously not going to keep them that way, because I do want to watch them. Probably with the kids. Show them what the VHS life is. Like a couple of weeks ago, I think I watched... There it is, Labyrinth. We watched Labyrinth, and I thought it was okay. Oh, look at that. Old EAS tags. And those things were a thing. Still, pretty cool. Add to the collection. Lady and the Tramp, because I had the second one, but not the first one. So, okay. Random Cling. Peter Pan, not the original, but still pretty cool. Lion King, because I have the second one. For whatever reason, I have the second ones of things I've never seen before. I've been on the first, so. Alright, cool. Alright, now I'm down to the nitty gritty. So, I'm going to save these.
I really wish it was true, but it's not, guys and gals.
this one right here. We're gonna hustle through these. For the kitty. Actually picked this up today. Some Scooby-Doo. Not for the kitty, but for me, Hellraiser. One of the probably awful sequels, but I heard this one actually wasn't too bad. The one before it was. Evil Goes Online. Yep. So, something cool to add. Oh, we were running out of space fast. I got this a little while ago, and I said I wish I found the director's cut of it. Beowulf director's cut. You ask and you shall receive. The Tick, complete series, the entire
I feel
series.
like that was such an awful movie that it made it like okay.
It wasn't a movie though; it's a series. It's like it was.
Whatever.
It was a TV show.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I watched the other one that was on like a cartoon version of it, I think, at one point, and then of course I had the Sega game, which great thing to do a review on. But I thought it was pretty cool. A few bucks, definitely pick it up, add it to the collection. Super pumped for this Transformers the movie.
That I remember watching on, I think it was like USA Saturday or Sunday morning, and I remember I pretended to be sick because the movie came out on like a Tuesday morning. So what I did is I drank soda and I kept it in my mouth, and then I stuffed a tea bag in my mouth. I literally really did get sick.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Things are not to do when you're a child.
But I got to watch it.
There you go. That's all that matters. So Transformers the movie, I've never owned it. And it's really hard to find, so super excited about that. The Incredible Mr. Limpet. This guy was a co-star in the Andy Griffith Show, and this is an awesome movie that I used to watch a lot with my mom when I was younger. This is actually one of the first live-action movies, other than Who Framed Roger Rabbit, that combined the live-action with cartoons and stuff. So. Very early on, computer generated, not really generated. I don't know how they did it, but it's still cool. So, good movie there. Interesting thing is Stargate. I also wanted the director's cut of it. I saw it, I grabbed it. I haven't had this in a long time. Really good movie. A couple days later, so I've never seen the Thrift before.
My favorite.
The director's cut.
I love how they did the
What, the box art?
yeah.
Oh, it looks awesome. It's sick.
So cool.
I think on the inside it's different though. No, it's the same thing. So it's got a couple extra added minutes. Now, a lot of times with unrated movies, director's cuts, it doesn't make the hugest bit of difference unless you're really into the movie. But with this, with only I believe it's 12 minutes. Yeah, I think it's about 12 minutes or so of added footage. It makes a whole lot of difference. Alien 3 is like that as well. The rated version that came out in theaters, not really good. The unrated with added footage with a good chunk of more time, like 20, 30 minutes, like half an hour, makes a whole world of difference in that movie. So that's that. That is for after. Dead Man Down, Colin Farrell. Looks pretty cool. Again, a few bucks at my Thrift. There isn't a lot of Blu-rays, but one day there was, so Blu-ray 3D, because I still have a 3D player. Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, so this is the sequel to the first one. Such a cool looking box art. The Wolverine. Apparently I've never owned this, but I do now. A couple of bucks. Definitely a buy. Escape Plan, because Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger. How could you go wrong? I debated on this for about a year. Finally pulled the trigger. Glad I waited, because instead of paying 25 bucks, I paid like $2. So, no problem.
It didn't even make it to theaters.
Huh?
It didn't even go to theaters.
It didn't. No, straight to DVD. This one did though. Not for long.
Not for long, you're right. But
That feels really empty. Oh, never mind. It's in there. Mortal Kombat Annihilation, nowhere near as good as the first one, but still,
I'd watch it.
Pretty cool. Apparently, I didn't have this on DVD, but I had it on VHS, and I had that completely mixed up in my app. But awesome. How it sends private parts. And that will do it for the movies. And they're everywhere now. Now, let's get to the games. And we will start off with these ones first, the DS. So, These ones got a lot of mini games in it, so Clue, Mousetrap, Perfection, and Aggravation. I'm sure the kitty will enjoy that.
It's like my life. Find a clue.
Battleship, Connect Four, Sorry and Trouble. 2 of my favorite board games. Awesome. And now for the stack. And we've got a stack. Rapid fire time. Family Feud for the Wii. Why?
Because we love Family Feud.
Yep.
We watch about 30 episodes a day. Grandma loves it too.
Shrek 2. PS2, because I don't have it. Awesome, awesome. A sealed copy of the Ultimate Board Game Collection.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's sealed. It's the only sealed PS2 game I believe I have, so pretty cool.
Sounds good.
Pirates, Legend of the Black Buccaneer. So I'm guessing this has something to do with the Pirates of the Caribbean. Pretty cool. This is actually another movie I forgot to include. Land Before Time, The Great Valley Adventure. This is actually one that my kid picked up today, so he really wanted that.
He's so happy to watch that tomorrow.
That's one I forgot. Spy Hunter, PS2. Didn't have it. A few bucks. Now you're going to be wondering about these, and I'll go into it in a few minutes. Xbox 360. Why do I have this? Elder Scrolls.
Skyrim.
Halo 4.
Hollow.
Fallout New Vegas.
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 2. It's a really good game. It's like my favorite of the Call of Duty games, but very tough. So we'll get into that. I have it in a few minutes, and we still got a few more to go through, meaning by a lot. So let's go. Legends of Wrestling 2. Again, only a couple bucks.
How did Hulk Hogan get so tall to face Andre the Giant? Because if I remember correctly, he had a good foot over him.
I don't know. That's kind of close to it, but I mean, it's got some different people in here you don't normally see all mixed in one. So Bruno Sammartino, Andre the Giant, Jerry the King Lawler, and Sid Vicious, or otherwise known as Psycho Sid in the WWE. So pretty cool. Don't have that. Added to the collection. GTA San Andreas.
Yeah.
Awesome. Not a fan of the
Call of Duty.
Not a fan of the GTA.
Yeah.
It's okay. Nobody's perfect. Call of Duty 3.
I am.
Look at that original PS3 casing. Awesome. PS2 Enter the Matrix.
That one's cool. Go up and down with it so they can see it.
I had this with my original Xbox that I ended up selling. I regret it because I don't want to sell anything now, as you can see. But super excited to have this back and add it to the collection. Star Wars 3, Revenge of the Sith. Again, another one I sold at one point. Another really good game. Super excited I could get it back just for a couple of bucks. Mercenaries. I was pretty confused with this because I could have swore I had this, but apparently I don't. So, Playground of Destruction. It's kind of like a sandbox GTA style game. Pretty cool. My first sealed Wii game, Harley Davidson. Why?
Anything to make a buck.
I suppose. So, pretty cool.
How do you play that?
I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. Xbox 360. Another one. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. A pretty hard one to find.
Mysterio.
That's all in there. It's even got the See No Evil.
Oh, Kane.
That's great.
Was that really in 2007?
Yeah. That's how long ago it was. GTA Vice City.
That one wasn't too
PS2.
bad.
Oh, I loved it. I love all the GTAs. They're great. Medal of Honor, Rising Sun. I remember playing the first one on PS1. Mine was blown. It was before Call of Duty or anything, I believe. At least for Call of Duty in the consoles. So back in '98, I think it was. But still, pretty cool. Added to the collection. I've seen this a lot, and I finally pulled the trigger. Big Game Hunter. Yeah, I couldn't even say that right. Big Game Hunter. So I used to love playing these in the arcade with the really long, fake, gun thing that you pointed at the TV, kind of like how I used to use Zapper for Nintendo. So super excited to add that to the collection. GTA 5. We had some bangers here today. like a bunch of GTAs.
My
For the
favorite
Xbox.
one is coming up. This is the one I don't mind that you bought.
Assassin's Creed, Black Flag.
We all know I like me some Assassin's Creed.
Pretty cool. So why do I have 360s? I don't have the 360 that I've ever talked about before. On the contrary.
Wait, what?
Yeah. We've got it.
What?
You got an Xbox 360. So with this one...
Well, this one.
Surprise! I'm dead after this video, but it's fine. Not a lot of money. If this was like normal, like new, it'd be like $200. So, this does not have the Ring of Death that I know of. These ones are a little bit different from the other one I had because it has a detachable hard drive, and most
Don't take it off.
Well, I want to show it to show everybody. So with these, usually this will come off, you know, be brought to the thrift without that on there and everything. So, all good. If it's on there.
Why do I have a feeling that there's going to be some other surprise you're going to pull out? How did I... You know what?
Oh, you know what? I do have 2 more surprises. I saved that one for last because that's fantastic.
Huh?
That's the one you're going to really give me the business about.
What?
Not even the video game systems. Yes.
Video systems.
Yes, in plural. What, you didn't know? You didn't read the news? You didn't hear the word?
What?
You didn't hear it from the grapevine? Very old reference, but hey, oldie's a good one. Super excited to add this to the collection. Finally pulled the trigger on it, and this controller needs a lot of love, but we can clean it up. Buttons work pretty good. Excited. Yeah, here we go. Second to last thing.
You got 2 of them?
I did, because I pulled the trigger on one.
Wowie.
I pulled the trigger on one day, and then I saw this, and I was like, wow, this is like mint. This one turned right on. No free game, because usually there's a game left in there. People just get rid of them or whatever. This doesn't have a hard drive, so I think this is a very small one, but still, really good controller here. It's just got the battery thing going on, so super excited to add my first 2 360s to the collection. Years and years after.
What else could there be?
Oh, there's always one more thing, but there is one more thing, I swear. A big giant ruler.
So, that is the dumbest thing. And when I say dumbest, I mean that in the nicest way.
Let's see how long my arm is.
Let's not say we did.
Alright, so from my forearm to my middle finger is 17 inches. There you go. How big is my head?
Apparently not that big.
See, there's some use for it. Anyway, I've always wanted one of these. These are like $30-$40 in the store. And it's a pretty good brand, a tool. I know a lot about them because of previous experiences in the retail industry. So
I cannot believe you. Never mind. I can't.
Just a couple of bucks.
That's the surprise.
That's the surprise. That's the really big surprise right there. The giant ruler. So that about wraps up everything I have, and that was a long one, but let me know down in the comment section down below if you can find any of it. I got games, I got movies, I got teacups, I got mugs, I got ducks.
I don't even know where we're going to put all this stuff.
Oh, there's always room for more, too. Let me know down in the comment section down below, what was your favorite thing that we got today? Does any of it specifically interest you? Do you go to the thrift? Do you go looking for certain things, whether it's video games, VHS, DVDs, Blu-rays, action figures, nonsense, books, stuff you don't need, giant rulers?
Rulers that we don't need? That you don't ever, never going to use, ever?
That's alright, it'll be good. So let me know down in the comment section down below what your favorite thing was. And if you haven't already, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. 71 other folks out there have subscribed to the House of Fun and Video Games. Support every video. Give a couple of great comments, and we get into all kinds of conversations, whether it's about life or what we got or things that we're interested in.
Probably enjoying hearing me and seeing me suffer.
So if you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you do subscribe, go a little bit further and hit the notification bell, because every time that we post something in regards to thrifting,
It's under there.
Huh?
I'm showing them that it was under there.
Oh, what?
Notification bells.
Oh, gotcha. Yes, so hit that notification bell. So we have some other videos coming up with some eBay buys and times. Super excited about that. And then also a few other things.
eBay?
Oh, yeah. There's plenty more to go. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, the rest of your week, wherever you are. This is Jason. Jason's House of Fun and Video Games. And I'll see you in the next one. And I got a lot of stuff to put away.
Oy vey.